This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Are you guys ready for story time? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Breath of Fire 2. In the last episode, we went through the Tower Abyss to the first half of the dungeon, and here we found Dragoneer, the home of the Dragon Brood. But what stories do they have to tell us, and where do we go from here? Let's find out. It is said that the fated child alone can obtain the true power of the Dragon Brood. Infinity and beyond! Now, the name was spoken in myth and legend, but no one knows its true nature. I believe that if anyone can obtain the power of infinity, it's you, Ryu. Is it as powerful as the dragon from the previous game? Yeah, sort of, in a way. No, right, I don't know why I talked to him against the same thing. So we need to unlock the power of infinity, huh? Infinity plus 1! Isn't that how kids would beat each other in school? Like, you know, I beat you infinity, and then you're like, I beat you infinity plus 1. Hey, we all did it at one point. Don't judge. Oh wait, is that Patty? We Dragon Brood take pride in our duty and lineage, but not near as much as we do in you, Ryu, our fated child. You are greatest hope, don't let us down. Well, don't give me a swelled head. Don't put too much pressure on me. Kind of reminds me of The Secret of Nim Part 2. Well, yeah, they made a Part 2. Huh, you say I look like this girl you know named Patty? Uncanny, huh? Really? It's possible that she's a Dragon Brood who doesn't know it. I'm serious. Or they just wanted to reuse the assets, but okay. Sure, it's not Patty. Ryu's mother is the only one of us who left for the world above. If there's somebody walking around up there who looks like me, it's probably one of our straight Dragon Brood. We know who Patty is. I mean, we're not dumb. We figured it out. The game keeps trying to pull it off as if Patty doesn't have any personal connection to us. I heard all sorts of neat stories about Lady Valerie from my grandpa. I wish I could have met her. Is Valerie our mom? Beyond these doors lies the tower where Death Evan, the Dark God, remains sealed. Only the fated child may open them. That's me, but we're not ready to go yet. Say what? Don't you dare call me Pats. Did we have a nickname for her? I didn't think we did. I guess we do. It would be our honor to aid the fated child and his companions. You must be exhausted from your journey. Would you like to take a rest here? Yeah, gladly. Not that I need it that badly, but... yeah, so, yeah, we got in here and everything, because getting back to the surface, in itself is not too bad. It's the getting back that's the big deal. Because, well, you have to walk all the way down, but there is a trick to, the fated child is such an honor. Please buy whatever you need. There is a trick to get back to this place without having to walk through the whole dungeon again, other than using smoke and other such tricks. It's called death warping, which is where you go back to the last save point. So that's what we would have to do to take advantage of that. You death warp, you go back to the surface, do whatever you do, switch in party members that you don't want to lose their fusions from, death warp, and then come back here and then just swap in your party members that you're going to use, and bam. You say I resemble a man you have met called Ray? Oh yeah, that guy looks like Ray, with the big eared tail. Yeah. I hail from the Black Dragon Brood. If this Ray you speak of looks like me, it's likely you may also be descended from the Black Dragon Brood. Well, he's dead now. So, sorry, I said isn't. And just kidding. If whoever you're talking about looks that much like me, odds are they can transform into a dragon. That's the special power of the Black Dragon Brood, you know. Wow. Wait, we can transform into a dragon. Is that are we Dragon Brood too? Being so close to death for so long may have changed our appearance, but nothing can change our hearts. Oh, well, alright. Well, actually, things can change your heart, though. You know, evil and all that. Don't touch it, Mom and Dad. It's evil. No one's gonna get that reference. Alright, let's go talk to the Elder again. Only you can choose whether to obey or defy your destiny, but I'm certain that was Valerie's fondest wish that you would choose to see this through to the end. You don't remember? Valerie is my daughter. Well, you just said it now there, dude. And also your mother. So that's Grandpa. He's my own grandpa. She sacrificed herself to open this path for you. I trust her decision. Alright, so any major story plot? Are we going to learn anything? No? Seriously? Huh. Are you sure? Sometimes I wonder why we Dragon Brood have such enormous power. Power like this could destroy the world. But could it also be used to defend it? I think so. But what happened to our mother to get to this situation? Doodle-doo, 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 doodle-doo. Yeah, we get to play as Valerie. Too bad we can't go through her stats and everything like that. Let's just say she's really, really powerful. You should say your goodbyes to everyone before you depart. My Valerie, I'm so proud of you. Oh, there's our grandpa. I will, Father. Okay, yeah, we'll talk to everyone and leave and head to the surface for some reason. I know this is a difficult thing to ask of you, child, but the fate of this world depends on you doing this. I understand, Sir Elder. Wow, he was old even back then. Alright, let's see what everyone has to say before we head off to the tower. We Dragon Group have been fated to fear throughout history for our greatest power. With that power comes the responsibility of protecting the world. With great power comes great responsibility. I watch Spider-Man. This is why the duty falls to us to keep the Dark God sealed in the Netherworld. Why us specifically, though? Why do we have to do it? Harry, take good care on your journey. Godspeed and good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like the design of her wings. She looks like a Windian, except her wings are like more leathery. Yeah. Bye-bye. Well, bye-bye to you, too. So, Valerie, when are you coming back? ... You aren't coming back, right? You can't be living us forever, are you? Ah! Calm down, kid. It's only going to be like 20 years. I mean, it'll fly by in a flash. Or however old Ryu is in this game. When I grow up, I'm going to kick Death Evan's butt with my dragon powers, you see. Nope. You're forever a loser. When I grow up, I'm going to become a dragon maid like Lady Valerie. Well, there's no... Other than her, there's never been a dragon maiden since, so, fail. When the time comes to vanquish the Dark God, these gates will open for the fated child. Who's the fated child? Oh, we know. We know. She just doesn't know. No shop. Denied. Anything in here, though? So you're leaving for the surface, Valerie? Yes. I'm sad to see you go. Things are going to get any downhill without you. Yeah, well, it's not that bad. It's about time for you to leave now, is it, my dear Valerie? Goodbye, grandmother. Goodbye to you, too. Safe journey. Oh, that's our grandmother? Man. They're all over the place, all our relatives, but, okay. Yeah, we talked to everyone once, so now you can... I don't know who you specifically... You don't actually have to talk to everyone. I think it's just a couple of people, but... Still. I've said my goodbyes. Very well, then. Valerie, I want you to have this. A pendant, Father, is this... Yes, Jewel, it's called the Dragon Seer. While you bear this, no one can hide their heart from you. All their thoughts and feelings can be seen in this stone. If you are ever lost in the world above, the tear shall guide you. Neat. Too bad it's just a story feature, really. The Dark God, Death Evan, grows stronger with each passing hour. His stirrings disturb the world above. I know already, Sir Elder. My duty is to venture in the world above and watch for the signs that the Dark God may be awakening. Our fate is in your hands, Lord Valerie. The darkness in the hearts of the people of the world above have been feeding Death Evan for centuries. The surface must indeed be a place of pain and despair. As a Dragon Man, it is my duty to investigate it. I shall depart now. The Dragon God be with you all. And she's heading off to the surface. Wait, how'd she get through? She's either really high level, or maybe she ran away from everything. Although Nina does have an ability when she, I forgot who the fusion is specifically, but it basically makes her guaranteed run away. And and she has a pretty decent speed, so you get it to where she always goes first and always runs away from battle if you don't want to mess with all these, battles on the way down there. So it was, I thought about using Nina for that because of that ability, but no, that's just other characters just so much better. I said my farewells to Dragoneer and people and ascended to the tower to the surface world. Boom. To the front. Oh dear. As soon as I stepped through the gates, they sealed behind me once more. They will not open again, not for many years. Oh, we're stuck here. Ooh, we get to control it now. Yeah, we got a soft, fancy, happy music. Happy music. There's nothing in the doors, by the way, so you can ignore them. Alright, let's see how, hopefully the meeting, if there are any locals around here, hopefully it doesn't meet up like, where it ends up in violence. Although that'd be interesting, but... Oh, there's some couple people here, so it's locked. They don't trust me. Hey, where'd you come from? Hold on, you have wings. You must really not be from around here, huh? Well, I'm from Windia, because we have wings, so... Yeah, I drank a lot of Red Bull when I was younger. Yeah. And you pray to God. Seeing the statue in town gave me a great feeling of relief. The Dragon God was known in this world after all. But he is kind of stuck up in the corner, though, so I don't know about how you feel about that, but okay, well anyway. Let's go outside actually. Let's see how the world is like. It's kind of eerily quiet. It's kind of creepy when you think about it. The surface world was the exact opposite of what I expected. People lived with each other in harmony, and the roaming monsters were weak and few. I sensed the presence of something fell and ferocious lurking in the nearby cave, but I never entered it myself. Yeah, probably good. We don't want to fight that centipede monster thingy that's inside there. Holy crap. But where do we go now? Well, the only obvious place. What a curious place. Is this a temple? It doesn't appear to be one to the dragon god at any rate. How would you tell if you've never been to the surface world and all you know is the dragon god statue? What would you know about temples and stuff like that? Intrigued by the strange church, I went inside. I guess they were taught it in school, in dragon school or something like that. There was a feeling of gentle benevolence in the air inside the church. Well, hopefully it's not run by some old man. Dang it! Man, Gainer was old even back when he met Valerie here, I guess. Forever old. Well, there are people that kind of age a little bit weirdly quick, and then they kind of stay that age for a long time, like certain actors and stuff like that. Welcome to the Church of Evil. What? Does this town not have any beautiful women in it, I guess? Well, I'm trying to say is, At first I was confused by the man's abrupt change of demeanor, but the dragons here explained all. Even though our people had not seen one another in centuries, he had fallen in love with me at first sight. So he's a Disney prince, I guess, in this case? So does that make you a princess there, Valerie? Well, I guess she is a dragon princess when you think about it. But I was not surprised by the tear's revelation, for I had fallen in love with him as well. You saw him for the... well, like I said, Disney, they fall in love with each other as soon as they see each other, so... But then again, I guess the explanation is it is medieval fantasy time. Who knows how long you'll live? You know, like back in medieval times, you were lucky to live past 20. So that's why people were, marrying at younger ages, because they're like, well, be quick, pop out the youngins, because we might be deceased by the next winter. People of Dragnir, can you hear me? This world is so peaceful and serene. I cannot understand how the dark god could be absorbing power from it, but I will continue investigating. So that's where you've been. Pardon, I was just praying to the dragon god. Or, were you praying to the dragon god? Honestly, what would everyone think if they found out that the wife of a priest of the Lord Eva was praying to a dragon god? They would gossip. Oh, I forgot he did that actually. I'm only joking, dearest. Here, let me join you. Now that's a husband for you, joining in on her kooky religion because he loves her and only slightly teasing her about it. We'll both pray to the dragon god that our second child will fill our lives with as much joy as the first. I'm certain the Lord Eva and the dragon god must be in friendly terms. Anyway, for all we know, they may even be one and the same. Nope, sorry. Well, at least he's being nice about it, so. Like I said, he's being a true partner to her by joining in our kooky cult. So, you shouldn't move around too much now. It's bad for the baby. You already had two? How long have you been up here? Wait, aren't you supposed to be exploring the world and trying to find out about this darkness, and yet you're stuck in this one town for years because you had children? You're not a very effective spy or scout, are you, Valerie? Hold on, Valerie. You shouldn't be wandering around outside the village like that. It must be an amazing feeling being a mother twice over. Hope it's a girl this time. No, just popping out. What are you, popping out all the babies? What are you, Irish? What's Father Gainer doing praying to the Lord Dragon God? Is he a priest of Lord Eva? He is, but he's being nice, so. All these young people already. So, Valerie, where did you say you were from again? Dragonir. Or Dragnir? No, never heard of the place. I'm surprised she straight up tells him where she's from. Then again, the world's so huge, I bet, and because it's a fantasy setting, you can make up any gobbledygook and people will be like, ah. I've never heard of that place, but I assume it exists, Yeah, you can do that in modern days too, really, when you think about it. Sometimes I forget it's only been a few short years since you came to this village, Valerie. I thought you'd have a tougher time fitting in with those wings of yours, but here you are. I mean, she's got wings, so there you go. Your little Ryu's gonna be a big brother soon, isn't he? Ah, motherhood. There is something beautiful about motherhood, just in general, just holding the next generation or life in your body. I don't know, just it's a wonderful thing, I think. I'm glad I can't do it. Because, man, the back pain. No. Nope, men physically can't have children because of the way our spinal cords are designed. So if we actually had children, it'd break our backs. Women's spines curve at the right point, so when they have children, it bends in the right direction, so it can actually support the weight. Hey, well, let's meet our darling little son, Ryu. There, yeah. And well, I can't see him, but hey, Mama, is my little brother here yet? Oh, so you've decided you're gonna have a little brother? That's right, and he's gonna do whatever I tell him. But what if you have a little sister instead? A sister? Well, I guess I'll let her do whatever she wants then. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have nieces and nephews, and that's pretty much how it goes. Take good care of her. Take good care of her, Ryu. Yeah. I love you, Mama. Aw, what a happy family. I hope nothing happens to ruin this whole joyous occasion. All right, Valerie, we'll pray to the Lord. Next, pray to the Lord Eva. Ryu, it's time for worship. At least Ryu was grown up in a religious family that doesn't probably beat him with a burlap sack or stitches or whatever. The Lord Eva and his children. Because usually in a lot of fantasy stories, like people who've grown up in religious households can be kind of icky. It pained me to deceive my beloved gainer, but I could not follow Eva with the same dedication as he. Well, she still does it. She's just being nice by pretending to give into his Huki religion. See what I did there? It was not merely that I had worshipped the dragon god all my life. Not my instinct as a dragon maiden. No, my instinct as a dragon maiden warned me of something sinister lurking behind that benevolent mask of Eva, but I could not guess at precisely what. Years passed, and I still could discover no clue as to how the dark god was feeding upon the surface world. I was in a mother too, and thoughts of the growing threat lurking beneath the earth were pushed from my mind. But then, well, you never left the. What was that noise? You never left the town. How were you supposed to know about what the evil was going on? What's going on out there? Sounds like quite a commotion. What is this? What's going on? Uh-oh. Better go check it out. Anyone in there? Nope. Where's our children? Gotta help the children. Oh, there you are. Mama, what's happening? Something funny's going on. Mama? You take good care of Yua. What's with that naked baby all over the place? Mama, T. Oh, well, it's probably nothing. I mean, just because it's sounding that music, could be someone just playing the soundtrack or something like that. It's a good soundtrack. What the? The village was under attack. The fiends from the netherworld had somehow broken through the gate and escaped to the surface. Begone, foul creature! That didn't work. I mean, it worked, but it didn't work for long because there's another one. There's no end to them. Where are they all coming from? I'll help you, honey. No, Valerie, it's dangerous out there. Get back inside the house quickly. I think I'll be fine. Well, I mean, I don't know if we have any spells. See, we can get them from behind. Oh, never mind. There's never been an attack on this village like this. I've never even seen monsters like this before. They're coming from the mountains on the far side of the village. They're coming in the walls. Oh, wait, that's something else. Okay. What about, can we just leave, abandon our husband and children? I knew what I had to do. Oh. Well, we know what you had to do, but it's locked. Yeah. Can we fight him? Well, no, because Valerie doesn't have any stats, so, yeah. If you don't stat it, you can't kill it. Am I right? Oh, that's an old D&D adage. Because back in the old days of D&D, you could stat like, ancient deities and stuff like that, and as long as it has the stats, players will try to kill it. But if you never stat it, no, players won't do it because then they're like, oh, he's got immunity. Although technically the DM could give any creature immunity, it's just, there's usually a rule to follow when it comes to the logic. Alright, you know what we gotta do. It was as I feared. Death Evan's ever-growing influence had begun to erode the seal. The gate had opened ever so slightly, but even that was enough for the Dark God to send his minions through. Doesn't look like there's anything there. If left alone, the seal would have continued to weaken, allowing even more horrible monstrosities to pass. And in time, the seal would present no obstacle whatsoever to Death Evan himself. I knew of only one way to avert the disaster and seal the gate once more. Farewell, my dear gainer. Farewell, Ryu. Farewell, my beloved children. Nope, you don't say it to Yu's name specifically. Hi, her sprite Ori comes with her with moss covered her, or as if she'd been there for years. It's almost like she knew those guys. But no, it was the only thing I could do to restore the seal, to transform into a dragon and seal the gate with my own body. And then the dragon's tear literally comes out of her eye. Nice symbolism, game. It took all my strength to maintain the form of the dragon. As my consciousness faded into its age-long slumber, I could still hear the voice of my dear Ryu. Mama! Mama, where are you? Rawr. Ah! Ryu! I guess Gainer's the only magic user in this place. Ryu, that's why he's a preacher, man. Ryu, why on earth are you doing out here? It's not safe. Papa, where'd Mama go? Valerie? Come to think of it, where is she? What was that sound? It's coming from the mountain. What in God's name? Where did this dragon come from? Is it dead? No, it's only asleep. Did this dragon protect us? With the dragon holding the gate closed, the minions can no longer pass. But where on earth did it come from? Papa, look it! What is this doing here? Valerie always wore this pendant. Papa, where'd Mama go? Where'd she go, Papa? Papa, where'd Mama go? Papa? Papa? That's always sad for a child to lose their mother or father. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, thanks for story time. What was the point of that? I don't know. It said that the fated child... Okay, it's the same thing. So. Okay. Yeah, back to have, yeah, it was all. She sacrificed herself to open this path for you. I trust in her decision. Yeah. Okay, he said the same thing. Okay. Let's see what the grandmother has to say. But then now it's time for us to actually go into the final half of the dungeon. So, but we gotta do one thing. We gotta get the power of infinity before we can do that. Before we can deal with the Death Evan himself. So, sorry, that was the shop. So. Okay, never mind. Change your appearances, yeah. So, yada, yada, yada. Yakety, schmackety, yada, yada, yada. Alright, time to go down. Go down the hole. Yeah, a whole new set of random encounters, monsters, and situations. Alright, stand to reach level 27. There are the same monsters from before, but there are a whole new set of monsters. Yeah, we haven't run into the new guys yet, but that's fine, so we will soon. And this is one of them, Karen, or I think it was called Karm in the original version of the game, which is it's death. So I don't know, but anyway, or Karen or whatever, Karm has 190 HP, 175 AP, 254 attack, 133 defense, 139 agility, level 44, 5 magic, resistant to everything except for holy. They have 1 in 64 chance to drop the Meow Staff, which I believe is Cat's ultimate weapon. 1,260 experience, 590 Zenny. They have a 164 chance to defend, 191 out of 256 chance to attack with a 50% chance to crit, 65 out of 256 chance to do ability, which is either freeze or hail, which is I think ice breath and ice storm or whatever in this version of the game. So, all right, and what we do every time is get Ares shield on Ryu and Bosch. Since Aspara is faster than Ryu, I like doing that. Ow. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Yeah, we can one-shot him. Oh, possibly. Wow, that's close. Like only like 12 HP. But he was in the back. That's why he didn't finish him off. So. Nice amount of experience. So. Yeah, as long as you can finish him off really quickly. All right, and here's what we seek. The special little area. Actually, I think there's no monster here. I was like, who are these guys? A strange set of old men. Creepy old guys. What are you doing here? Oh, right. I need to talk to this because if we do that, we heal. All right. The clear water restores the party's strength. So yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we could walk all the way back to town and heal, but it's, you know, with the random encounters here, you know. But anyway, let's see what these old men have to say. We, Dragon Brood, have the strength to combat the darkness in this world. A true hero of the Dragon Brood will find great allies strong in heart and body. All Dragon Brood have the power to change their form into that of the great beasts of legend. That's a staple for the series, but only the one chosen by fate can wield that power to its fullest. Infinity is the ultimate expression of the Dragon Brood's power. With it, even the blackest of evils can be conquered. Infinity is power without form. Well, except it does have a form, because otherwise, you know. He who seeks the power of infinity must sacrifice something of great value in return. It is the task of a few have the inner strength to accomplish, and one must have great inner strength to wield infinity. So we had to do something similar to what our mother did? Oh boy. Sacrifice something, so. Well, you know what they say. Without infinity, you stand no chance of felling the dark god death heaven. Well, not with that attitude. But your chance of defeating him may cost you something you can never replace. What can never be replaced? I mean, your life, really, when you think about it. We are the Dragon Sages, the guardians of the greatest power of the Dragon Brood. Do you wish to hear our story, young one? Not now. You should speak with me only after you've spoken with all the others. Well, I've already done that, so. Yep. Let's hear the story of the hero. Go forth and seize the greatest power of the Dragon Brood, the power of infinity. What the? Where'd my party members go? Where'd you take me, old man? And a room full of doors, apparently. You who seek the power of infinity, must now face a cruel decision. Enter each of the rooms behind me and speak with whom you find within. Well, we can't leave, so we have to speak with whoever, so. Alright, fine. Bosch, is that you? This is quite a place we ended up in, eh, partner? I don't know if I'll be any help for me on out, but I'm behind you all the way. Oh, you joined the party. Okay, can we leave? Oh, we can leave, so that's funny. Although it looks like all it does is just resets the room, so Bosch will join us again, so. Well, this is kind of weird, the whole joining party members and everything like that, but what does this all mean? What's the point of it? I don't know. Yeah, I've been prepared to do this a few times, but alright, yeah, we got Bosch on our team. Give me issues. And his stats are the same. Too bad his transformation got reset, which is where the death warp will be coming in from. Yeah, well, why'd you join the party then if you just got pop up here? Don't say a word, partner. Pick me. You're not the only one who can lay his life down for the greatest good. Greater good, let me do this. Oh. Oh, is that what they mean? Sacrifice a friend, huh? I don't know if I could do that. You're a really good party member, Bosch. I can't sacrifice you. Nope, you got too much damage potential. Alright, how about this room? We could sacrifice Rand. I haven't been using him. Never thought you'd turn out to be a real hero, Ryu. If anyone can get a grip on this infinity stuff, my bet be on you. And yeah, we have to do this with all the party members if you haven't already guessed. Why did they make this room all wavy? Why not just make a straight room if you're really gonna... I know symbolism and all that, but still. When I first started out with you, I had no idea what kind of trip I was in for. Ryu, I'm proud to say that meeting you has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. Let me take care of this. You kids, you can handle the rest. How old is Rand anyway? I guess maybe he's one of those that he's one of the older characters. I don't know. He called us kids, so he must be at least a decent size, or maybe his race is long-lived. I don't know. Yeah, Rand would be not a bad decision. Actually, I'd probably choose Takehara, really. Oh, Cat. Oh, man, I'm not good for much except beating the crap out of stuff. But I'll do whatever I can to help, Ryu. You can count on me. Usually some of the people that are the simplest when it comes to, like, what their mentality is, they have a easygoing life, and they're the most loyal, usually, because, you know, it's not too complicated for them. There's something I never got around to telling you back at the Coliseum. Well, thank you for saving me. I owe you my life, Ryu, and I pay all my debts in full. Oh, that's nice. Like I said, how honest she really is about things. So, yeah, too bad I didn't use it too much, Cat. So, my travels with you have opened my eyes in ways I never thought possible. Ryu, I wouldn't trade the time I spent alongside you for anything. Thank you for the bond of my heart. Oh, Nina, it's nice to know you feel about that way about me. All my life, these black weeds have been my prison. I asked you to believe that to vanish from the face of the earth was the only way I could aid my kingdom. You've opened many roads for me, Ryu. You've helped me to see all the ways I can help the entire world. Allow me to become your strength, Ryu. You know, it would be appropriate if Nina did it, because the whole what would happen with her sister Mina, so the whole royal family sacrificed themselves for the greater good. But I think that's just too cruel to do. So, enter each of the rooms behind me to speak with whomever you find within. I wonder who else we're going to talk to. Oh yeah, the only person who's not part of this is Deus, because she's optional. So, I do not believe that people themselves can be wicked. What we have in this world are wicked intentions, and people too weak to resist the temptations. Weak people cannot become strong on their own, so it falls to us to save them by ridding the world of wicked intentions. Can you not see my reasoning? Well, for a character that's very late going, that's pretty serious for you, Takehara. Well, I guess even the most laid-back people can get serious every once in a while. Perhaps it is cowardice instead of courage, but I'd rather bear the anguish of the world than watch even one person suffer in my stead. Perhaps my entire life has been lived in anticipation of a moment such as this. So your whole laid-back life and easygoing attitude is all set up for today. Well, I'll probably sacrifice you, Takehara. Sorry, I mean the one time it gets heartfelt, and I'm like, yeah, I've got 3 of the dogs. I swore I'd never find myself fighting on the front lines again, but after meeting you, I can say I'm happy to break that vow. Sorry, I'm out of character. I was about to say that is. Sacrificing yourself is not a Sten characteristic. And obviously, since you couldn't run in the original game, obviously walking into the thing and maybe the symbolism of hanging out with your friend by themselves, maybe talking about their times they had, is what they mean by like you having the long room to swivel around in. If there was any way I could be of service to you, my life is yours. That's what you'd say if you were in my position, isn't it, Master? Well, go on. My life is yours. Yeah, that is kind of out of character for Sten. I get the intention, it just seems out of character, so. And finally, the Grass Lady. Or I guess a Grass Man, even though. I have been coming to unusual conclusions lately. There are things in this world that have no rational explanation, the power of the human will for one. It is possible that a strong heart alone can save this world, even though my idea may fly in the face of logic. The deepest mysteries and the greatest strength may both lie within the human soul. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. Well, anyway, Aspara joins the party, and we're gonna, do what we did before. I mean, I'd rather be in your mushroom form, but, Okay, Sarah. We grassmen are born knowing no emotion. We do not love, hate, or fear. Know then that my suggestion is based purely on a pragmatic consideration of the situation at hand. Select me. It is the least sacrifice for the greatest gain. I mean, when you think about it that way, I guess, but you're still a pretty good party member in terms of, like, magic and stuff like that. I couldn't get rid of you, Aspara. You're like the data of the game or whatever. We need our cold logical thinker, you know? Well, now what? Now that you have spoken to all of your allies, you may proceed to the next room. Speak with the man within and listen carefully to what he has to say. Who's the final character? Maybe it is Deus. I mean, who else could we talk to? We haven't run any other important NPCs in a long time, so. Yep, it's yourself. Who's the best way to judge you but yourself? It is required of you, Seeker of Infinity, to make a great and terrible decision. Infinity's power is found in the bond you share with each of your companions. Their faith in you is their true power, the Dragon Brood. If you are to obtain Infinity yourself, then that faith must be tested to its utmost. One of your companions must willingly make the ultimate sacrifice, or else your quest shall be in vain. But you must choose who shall be the sacrifice yourself. Do you understand? If you say I don't, he just says it all over again. I do. You have gained many powerful allies in your journey, precious friends, even after such a short time. To ask one of them to die may seem like an impossible request, but it is the only way you can save this world. Only you can make this decision, Ryu. So yeah, we've been stuck with the decision of taking out one of our allies. It's a Sophie's choice. Is it Sophie's choice or Rosemary's Baby situation? I think it's a Sophie's choice, I believe. It's a quandary. I assume you, the Seeker of Knowledge, know what you must do. You must sacrifice the one who you share the strongest bond with. But Topete and I don't share the strongest bond, so choose who you shall sacrifice and enter their respective room. Well, the choice is yours and yours alone. Who shall we choose to sacrifice to get the power of Infinity? And what does the rest of the dungeon hold in store for us? Find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.